everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Shaughnessy, and on this channel we discuss fragrance, beauty, and wellness. And if you simply like to have a good time and you like my vibe, subscribe. So y'all, today I'm going to be reviewing the new perfumes from Ariana Grande, the Mod collection. At least that's what I'm calling it. It's Mod Vanilla and Mod Blush. So this was requested for me to do, so we're just going to get started with the review. I don't want this to be too long, so I'm going to start with Mod Blush, and here is the packaging. So I picked up this collection that was at Ulta, where you received both of these in this box of 1 ounce bottles. So I just wanted to share that with you in case someone asked if they were interested in, getting both for it's a pretty good discounted price if you don't want the big full size 3.4 ounce bottles. So I'm going to talk about the packaging quickly. I'm not a fan. But I think it's very retro looking. So I think that's what she was going for. But I just wanted to mention, I'm not a fan of this packaging. So as I said, the first perfume we're going to talk about is Mod Blush. It was launched in 2022, just last year. And it has top notes of raspberry, passion fruit, pink pepper, and bergamot. Middle notes of rose, pear, and magnolia. Base notes of musk, dreamwood, sandalwood, and ambroxan. So let's smell it. So to me, Mod Blush is a nice, uncomplicated, fruity, sweet, pink perfume. I really wasn't excited about this perfume. When I saw it, when I read the notes, it didn't grab my attention. But it is a nice, like I said, fruity, floral, sweet perfume. If you are a wearer of Ariana Grande fragrances, this perfume will smell familiar to you. Because when I wore it, when I smelled it initially, I was like, this is reminding me of something. So I would say Mod Blush, for me and my nose, is a mixture of REM and God is a Woman, and maybe a little bit of Cloud, and Thank You Next. I mean, it's just all of those mixed together, certain notes, and that to me gives you Mod Blush. Mod Blush had lasted on my skin for 4 hours where I could smell it, and then it became a skin scent, and then to me it kind of just disappeared. When I was able to smell it, it was moderate projection and sillage, which I find is usually very typical of Ariana Grande fragrances. So Mod Blush is pretty to me, but again, nothing particularly special or unique, because like I said, when I first smelled it, I was like, whoop, this reminds me of God is a Woman. And then I was like, it also reminds me of REM, that like sweet note that can come out in this fragrance. And also like a little bit of Cloud and a little bit of Thank You Next. This version and the other version. It just kind of just all, they smell like, Mod Blush smells like an Ariana Grande perfume because it smells like a little bit of the 4 perfumes I just showed you. So while it's pretty, it's an easy reach fragrance. I can see this being particularly nice for spring and summer. If I would have smelled this in store, I would have passed on it, because I have all of these other fragrances that remind me of Mod Blush. Okay, so now let's talk about Mod Vanilla. Same packaging, just a different color. This, of course, was launched in 2022 because these were launched together, basically. And Mod Vanilla is described as an amber vanilla fragrance for women. It has top notes of musk, pink freesia, and plum, middle notes of praline and orris root, and base notes of vanilla and coconut. So let's smell Mod Vanilla. And this is the one I was really excited for. Okay, so let me tell y'all something. I don't really understand this perfume because when I smell it and when I wear it, I don't think vanilla at all. And again, this smells very similar to Cloud to me, but it's sweeter, it's creamier, it's more coconut. And also it smells similar to me to Mod Blush because Mod Vanilla also has that fruity floral notes, especially at the beginning, and then as it dries down, you just add some creaminess, the coconut, and like a hint of vanilla. But I still don't think vanilla. When I smell this perfume, I don't think vanilla. I can pick up some vanilla, but I wouldn't classify this as a vanilla fragrance. To me, and the way my nose interprets it and the way it smells on my skin, I get more fruity, a little bit of floral, and then you just get a hint of the vanilla and the creaminess and the coconut. But I just don't think when I smell this, oh, it smells so vanilla delicious. I just don't. I don't get that from this. Now, Mod Vanilla lasted 4 hours with moderate projection and sillage on my skin, just like Mod Blush did. And I was just wondering, because they came out at the same time, I was like, how would these two smell layered together? So I wore them together, and it smelled similar. Now, I put Mod Blush first because this is the strongest, and then Mod Vanilla on top. And like I said, they kind of just meshed well and just enhanced each other. And it smelled like one fragrance, to be honest, because to me and my nose, these smell very similar. Yeah, even when I smell them side by side, they just smell similar to me. And I was hoping that this Mod Vanilla would be, even if it wasn't a gourmand vanilla, I was thinking hopefully it'll be a soft, somewhat maybe powdery, creamy vanilla. But it's more of a fruity floral coconut vanilla to me. It's nice. They're both nice fragrances. But again, if I had smelled Mod Vanilla in store and didn't blind buy these, I would have left it in the store because they both remind me of fragrances from Ariana Grande that I already have in my collection. So my final thoughts on the Mod Blush and Mod Vanilla are that they're nice, but in my opinion and for my collection, there's just nothing special or unique. I'm going to keep these because I got the 1 ounce and they're easy to layer with other, I could just layer any of these basically with 90% of my Ariana Grande collection. So I'm not going to return them because they're 1 ounce bottles, and to me they are perfumes that I can layer with. But I have to say, I wouldn't recommend going and saying, oh, these are must have, these are so great, that I would be like, go get them, y'all. I can't do that unless you're a collector of Ariana Grande fragrances. If you're like a fan of Ariana Grande and you just want everything that's Ariana Grande, then yes, you would love these. But if you're just here, take Ariana Grande out of it, and you're just here for the perfumes, if you have the fragrances I mentioned in this video already in your collection, in my opinion, you don't need these. These would just be redundant. Unless, like I said, you are a collector of all things Ariana Grande and you just want these perfumes, then that's a whole different story. But for me, while I'm gonna say again, they are nice perfumes. but they weren't needed in my collection, and I can't foresee. I've worn these quite a bit, and I can't foresee these turning into a love for me. They're just a nice perfume, you know, pretty for the sake of being pretty, but nothing special. All right, y'all. So those are my thoughts on the new perfumes from Ariana Grande, Mod Vanilla and Mod Blush. So if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give me a big thumbs up. If you have these perfumes in your collection, or if you've smelled them, please leave your thoughts down below and tell me what you think about these perfumes from Ariana Grande. I would love to know. Please share this video with everyone who is excited for the new fragrance releases for this year. I think it's going to be a lot of new fragrances, hopefully not a lot of flankers. So I'm excited to see what spring, summer especially brings for the new fragrances. So just share with everyone who loves fragrances, okay? And please don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you don't ever miss any of my videos. And as I always say, if you like my vibe, subscribe. Until next time, bye.